Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you. I am Saba, your English educator at Oliveboard. So we are live now, right? Let's start our session. So today, as you know, we are going to do hybrid questions. Hybrid question is what? It is just combination of two, three concepts in a single question. Okay. So or something that we usually don't get from the common pattern. So basically, we keep such questions as hybrid questions. Okay. So we will do all such good patterns, new pattern questions in this session. So quickly, everybody join this session. And those who have already joined, please like this session and share this session with others. So yesterday I gave one homework. That homework is done by Sabri, Sugriv, Lakshmi, then Durga, Harshit Maurya, Sunny, okay, and Akshay. All these people did. Now give the answer quickly. This question I gave you as homework. So quickly everybody give the answer to this question. Good evening everybody. Let's quickly start our session. Ma'am, OICL session. Yes, we will take OICL. Even we have launched the classes also for OICL. We have launched a course also, Tenacious. A means BCD. Okay. Tell me what is wrong in A. What is wrong in B statement? First of all, tell me what is wrong in B. A is correct. Maybe he thought she would change her mind, but it was not going to happen. What is wrong in B? Okay. See, maybe he thought she would change her mind. Okay. So he thought past tense, she would change her mind past tense. Okay. It was not going to happen. It is correct. Okay. Very good. In B, the error is of mismatch participle. Who was hoping to garner favor? Garner means to get favor. So parents were hoping to get favor, or I was hoping to get favor of my parents, but my parents were not impressed with the gift. I tried to give gift to my parents, okay, and I was hoping, I was expecting that I will get their favor, but they did not like the gift, so there is no question of favor also. So here, this parents cannot be the subject of first part. So here we have the error of mismatch participle. Good. And see, as I tell you that here, I think option saved you. Otherwise, usually what happens, mismatch participle, we don't get the error because in spoken form, we don't get this. Okay. So it is absolutely wrong. Hoping to garner favor. Okay. All cuddle down. See, all can refer to one also. All can refer to countable and uncountable. But can you use for uncountable cuddle down? See, now here contextually you have to say, because we can say all is well. This is also correct. Right? All that glitters, we need singular verb, is not gold. But here all is not referring to uncountable noun, it is referring to countable noun, because all cuddle down together. So uncountable noun cannot cuddle down together. All this can be some animal, puppies, or whatever, humans also, babies also, anything. So we are talking about this, all is referring to countable noun. That is why it will be and were very happy. All cuddle down together and were very happy. Okay. When the civil war broke out, he fought on the side past tense and becomes or became. So parallelism of tenses you have to maintain here. When the entire sentence is in past tense, broke out, past, fought, past. So here also we need past tense. So it will be became. For me, have you studied the concept of mismatch participle? Like if I say, being a holiday, being a holiday, I decided to sleep the whole day. I decided to sleep the whole day. Is it right? Now, if you know this logic that this holiday cannot be the subject of I. So this I cannot be the subject of first part. Same logic we have to apply here also. We need another subject, that it being a holiday. As it was a holiday or it being a holiday. So same logic we have to apply here, because here parents are not hoping to garner favor. If I'm giving gift to my parents, so I am hoping that my parents will be happy. Okay. So this is what. Hmm. Yes. If I don't write a subject here, it means I being a holiday. So this is what the case of mismatch participle. But yes, it's a very good concept. If you know the concept, then only you will be able to find the rule. It is very easy also if you know. Okay, not tough. Ma'am, conjunction for that sentence. Which sentence? Tenacious. For which sentence you are asking conjunction? In this sentence, you can directly write it being, but if you add conjunction, you will say as it was. If you want to, if you add conjunction, you will have to change this non-finite into finite. Actually, all these concepts are interconnected. So if you know the concept, then only you will be able to understand. All these concepts are interconnected, okay? So if we add a conjunction, then we need a finite verb. We will say as it was a holiday. Okay? I'm explaining second sentence only, guys. See, second sentence error you will not get in your spoken form. You should know the concept. You have, if you have studied grammar, okay, if you have studied the concept of mismatch participle that I teach in verb advanced, then only you will be able to understand the concept of second. In short, I'm just explaining you because I cannot tell you the rules, entire rule here. No? You should know. If you know the rule, simply I'm giving this example I have given to prove this only. B statement, why is it wrong? So here, hoping, what is the subject of hoping? If I do not, first of all, tell me, do you get to know that here hoping parents are not hoping? Do you get to know this? So if parents are not hoping, so this parents will become the subject here if I do not add the subject. So here I need to add subject. Now either you add conjunction or you do not add conjunction. That is a secondary thing. But we need a conjunction in B part. So B part is wrong. Otherwise this sentence will not make sense. Okay. If I say being tired, I decided to sleep whole day. Is this wrong? Tell me. Being tired, I decided to sleep the whole day. Is this sentence wrong? Everybody tell me quickly. Why is it correct? Because this is a case of mismatch participle. You have to see that who is tired. Now you will check the subject of second part. So can this I be the subject of first part? Yes, because I am tired and I decided to take rest. So that is why when the subject of second part can act as the subject of first part, then you don't need to add subject. This sentence is absolutely correct. You don't have to add any subject. But when there is a mismatch of subject in both the part, then we need to add appropriate subject. Okay. Now, we took 5 minutes in the homework question itself. Let's start our today's session. I hope you have understood. If you haven't understood, then you will have to study this mismatch participle. Okay. So you have to understand the concept. Okay. Let's start our today's session. Are you all ready? This is our first question. Just quickly go through the passage. एसएससी भी कवर हो जाएगा फाउंडेशन में. देखिए एसएससी 80% कवर होगा. 100% की गारंटी मैं नहीं देती बिकॉज एसएससी के बैच में डेफिनेटली वॉइस नरेशन जो है वो भी पढ़ाती हूँ मैं. ओके मतलब राइट नाउ डोंट टेक बट यस एसएससी में और भी बहुत सारी चीजें ऐड होती हैं. बट यस 80% तो आपका डेफिनेटली कवर हो जाएगा. क्विकली रीड दिस गाइस. हाइब्रिड क्वेश्चन. Quickly everybody like this session and share this session also. Showing you the option, just quickly go through the passage so that you get an idea. That's it. Is it done? Good evening, everyone. Quickly let me know if you have read this. Done. 5 seconds more. After that, I will change the slide. Next slide. 2 slides for this. Done. Chalo, next slide. Now let's see the question. Now you have to see the questions, okay? Sometimes the passage looks difficult. The questions, see, अब आप questions करेंगे तो you will feel that it is quite doable. Okay? One sentence was highlighted. You have to tell the which convey the same meaning and are grammatically and contextually correct. Fast. Samar Singh D, Samar Singh E, Samar Singh. Okay. Do you know the parts of speech and meaning of this word? What is this? Meaning and parts of speech. Samar Singh C, Samar Singh E, Samar Singh A. Okay. Majority is going with C. We will see come to this. First of all, tell me the meaning. It is the plural form of focus. So if I talk about parts of speech here, it is used as a noun. And which form of noun? It is plural form. And focus, you know, center. First of all, you should know the meaning. Center, right? It is plural noun. Plural of focus. Very good. So it is pleasures and pains of various sorts. Indeed, that are of the virtues of character. Okay. The central point of virtues of character is indeed pleasures and pains of various types. Isn't it carrying exactly the same meaning? Because we have to tell the meaning, and grammatically also it is correct, because the subject is point. The central point of virtues of character is indeed pleasures and pains of various types. It is absolutely right. Okay. Same meaning we have to tell. Indeed, the central point of pleasures and pains of various sorts. Now, is the second also correct? Those who are saying E. Central point of pleasures and pains, or the central points of the virtues of character? Tell me. So, do you have central point of pleasures and pains, or central points of virtues of characters are pleasure and pains? So, this is the order is changed and the meaning will be changed. Are you getting my point? So, this part will come here, virtues of character, and here will come pleasures and pain. Okay? And grammatically also it is wrong if you see. Central point are or is, grammatically also it is wrong. So we can directly eliminate option second because it is grammatically wrong, contextually also wrong. So second option can be eliminated. So these two options have three options we can eliminate. Okay. Pleasures and pains of various sorts indeed contribute to the development of our character. Now coming to third, can third also go? Pleasures and pains of various sorts indeed contribute to the development of our character. So it is also carrying the same thing now. Means our character, if something is central point of our character, it means it contribute to the development of our character. And here pleasures and pains are the subject, that is plural, so we need a plural verb here, which is absolutely correct. So the answer will be C, 1 and 3rd. Those who said C, absolutely right. Got it, everyone? Any confusion? I hope you got. Simple same meaning question has been asked in the form of passage. Okay, so 1 and 3rd both are correct, second is definitely wrong, you can eliminate. Chalo, come to this filler. One RC and all sort of questions will be asked from that RC. Next. Now filler triple blanks are there. Now everybody is saying D, D, D. Okay. Moralin said E. Okay. After all two plus V1, two options can be directly eliminated. So after all to calibrate, what do you mean by the word calibrate? Calibrate means assess, evaluate, adjust also you can say, evaluate, adjust, all these are the synonyms of calibrate, okay? So after all to calibrate, assess, evaluate, okay? Adjust, measure also you can say, measure, all these words will go. So our desires to set their dash in the right mean, to set their balances, to set their balance, to set their balances, okay? We have to know what our good really is, and that, okay, here do you need singular verb or plural verb? First of all, tell me this, because we can eliminate on the basis of this only. We need singular verb or plural verb? That involve or involves, so A is also eliminated. Now how to choose between D and E? How to choose between D and E? Here which parts of speech you need? You need a noun, and you need a plural noun, because balance is not used as a verb, it is used as a noun. So you need a plural noun or singular noun. Verb is singular, absolutely right. But here, after all, to calibrate our desires to set there. So desires is plural. So to set the balance of desires or balances. Why can't we use balances that everybody is saying D, D, D? Why can't E go? We are not using it as a verb. We are using it as a noun. Desires is plural. So don't you think we need a plural noun here? To calibrate our desires, to set the balances of our desire. Don't we have the plural form of balance? We are not using it as a verb, we are using it as a noun. The answer is E, not D. And I saw that somebody said E and somebody said that 50,000 rupees fine. Who was that person? We have to use a plural noun, because here we need a noun, we don't need a verb. It's me or it's I. Now you will pay me 50,000 rupees. Chalo, clear everyone? First of all, tell me. Now, jokes apart, come to the topic. Is this point clear? See, here we need singular verb, so involves will come. But here we need plural noun, because here to set there, this there is referring to desires. So desires is plural, so here also we need plural. It will be to set their balances in the right way. Okay? Chalo, next. Nice one. See, this is called hybrid. One RC will be given. See, we have to prefer, because desires is plural. Not this everybody can do, because there is a means an education. If you are educated, so it does not put your intelligence into blind eyes. Educated people will never think believe anything blindly. So we are talking about the contrast, that here we are saying that our education does not put sight or intelligence into blind eyes, but it turns, however it turns us around to face the sun and goodbye cutting the bonds. Okay, so it teaches us how to face the reality of the life. Okay, so simple but will come, as similarly additionally will not go, so the answer will be D. Everybody is right. Next. See, this is E, no correction needed. Okay, that E is no correction needed. See, there are two options, none of the above and no correction required. Some are saying C, some are saying B. C, B, C, B. First of all, tell me, can we use NCR? None of the above you will use when this is also wrong and all the three options are also wrong. Then you will go with none of the above. Suppose you feel that two, three options can fit. Okay. Then you will go for none of the above. If this is right, then you will go for no correction required. Okay. So O double F off is a blunder here. So we will eliminate this. O double F off is blunder here also. We will eliminate this also. Now we have to choose between B, C and D. Now tell me the only differences of feeling and feelings. Which one is more appropriate and why? Feeling will come or feelings will come? Courage is related to feeling of fear and confidence in the face of danger. Is there only one feeling we are talking about? Is there only one feeling we are talking about, or multiple feeling? We are talking about feeling of fear and confidence. Two feelings are there, no? So when two feelings are there, so you will use feeling of or feelings of. And tell me, can the feeling of fear and confidence be same? Can the feeling of fear and confidence be same? Here the feeling cannot be same, okay? Because fear has a different feeling, confidence has a different feeling. So you need the word feelings. So that is why the answer will be third, not even. Clear? Two feelings we are talking about. See, sometimes what happens, like if I say dear house, can this be correct? See, for English, try to use your brain. Brain is very important. Dear house and dear houses. Which one is right? Five questions, two wrong. Dear house and dear houses. Which one is right? Use your brain and then tell me. Everywhere rules will not help you. Both can be possible. Their house might be referring to one family. In family, both can be correct, guys. How do you know this? There is referring to one complete family members. Might be I have a family. There are 4, 5 members. I'm referring to them. Their house is very beautiful. It can be correct because in a house only one person does not live. Okay, so here you cannot find the error. Their house, their houses. But here we are talking about fear and confidence. Feeling is different. So of course you will need feelings. So in English, as I always say, concept is very important. Context is very important. Okay, because this there can be. My house is very beautiful. My houses are very beautiful. How do you know whether I have one house or multiple houses? Okay, so it depends. Okay, this is a different thing, I think. Okay. Chalo, you people only read the direction, you only try to do. I'm to hiding myself. Okay. Yes. See here the theme is given. You have to find the passage to which this theme can belong. Done. Next slide. Without reading there are three paragraphs, okay? So don't give your answer immediately without seeing all the complete question. I think as per me, central idea summary based questions are quite easy. Maybe December last, Rakesh, or January first week. See, till last year on 1st of January, RRB PO result, RRB PO and clerk final result used to come. So maybe this time they can do the reverse. Okay. D D A D D. नहीं समझ में आया? Wait, I'm explaining you. If you want to refer to the previous slide, please see it once again. Question is here, Manjot. The question is here. Please read the question here. See the first slide. This is the question, guys. Direction didn't you read? It means you people did not even understand the question, what you have to do here. Can you see the direction in the red? That is only the question. Are you done? First of all, tell me how many of you have not understood this passage itself, the question itself, what you have to do. See here what it is saying in the question given below, the central idea of a passage is given. Can you see this highlighted sentence? Can you see this highlighted sentence? This is the central idea. Now, central idea is given and three paragraphs are given. Can you see 1, 2, 3? Now, you have to see to which paragraph the central idea can belong. So, central idea is already given. You simply have to see that this central idea, the tourism sector should cater to different tourist preferences. This can be the theme of which passage, whether all three or some specific passage, that answer you have to give. Tell me, actually you are confused in all the three. What will be the answer? Some are saying D, second and third both. In fact, majority is going with D. Some said A, D, all these options. Let me discuss. So, central idea, you all know that tourism sector should cater to different tourist preferences. Okay. In today's world, many countries are actively working to boost their economies through tourism. The theme is related to tourism. 1.5. This is not a new concept, especially it can be of one mark, it is not tough also. This is not a new concept, especially for developed nations which have been using tourism as a means of economic growth for a long time. So means many countries, especially developed nations, they are using tourism for economic growth. Okay. Tourism serves several important purposes such as promoting economic development, preserving culture and heritage, supporting environmental conservation, generating job opportunities, fostering self-sufficiency, showcasing national resources globally, aiding infrastructure development, attracting investments and improving communication network. Here also we are talking about tourism. But can this belong to the theme of this tourism? Can this be the central idea? In the whole passage, first passage, did we talk about this section, this segment that tourism should cater to different tourist preferences? In first, if I talk about the theme of the first passage looks like benefits of tourism, boons of tourism. Yes or no? Benefits of tourism, boons of tourism is given here. So it is no suggestion has been given. It is already saying that tourism is doing so many good things. So first is eliminated. Now coming to second, many people are saying that second can be the answer. Tourism is not limited to any specific product or service. Absolutely correct. Tourism encompasses a wide range of elements from small businesses like barber shops and laundries to luxurious 5 or 6-star hotels. This makes the tourism industry incredibly diverse. The foremost task in promoting the tourism industry is effective marketing. To begin with, we can promote our region's tourism resources internationally using various channels. How second will go? In second, where are we talking about tourist preferences? Here we are talking about range of tourism, diversification of tourism, that it is not limited to any specific product. Or here, did we talk about tourist preference anywhere? I don't think that second will go. Definitely, it will not go. Because here also we did not discuss the, even not in one sentence also we have discussed this, that tourism sector should cater to different tourist preferences. It is not given. Coming to third, even I don't know. So none of the above is also the option, guys. All of the above will not go. First and second will not go. Let's see. Developing the tourism industry goes beyond just thinking about luxury five-star hotels to attract tourists. Not every traveler seeks such accommodations. Some prefer spending the nights in natural settings like the jungle, while others opt for ordinary hotels to immerse themselves in nature's beauty. Certain tourists don't just want to admire rural landscapes, they also desire to engage with local communities and experience agriculture, education. These aspects deserve attention. So, here we can directly say that here we are talking about tourist preference, yes or no? Because here we did not discuss any industry or any diversification of tourism. We have directly discussed the need, the preference of the tourist, and according to the preference of tourist, the tourism sector should be changed, accommodated. Okay, so the answer will be A only. Third, those who said, they are absolutely right. It was not at all a tough question. It was not at all a tough question. Yes, in second you can say promotion of tourism. How to promote tourism? All these can go. And it is not even time taking. The thing is that only you people haven't solved such questions earlier, that is why you feel that it is very tough and lengthy. Otherwise it is one of the easiest questions. Okay. Hmm? I think this is of this passage only, about. Hold on to, do we have this? Oh, one question. There is some changes, guys. This question is related to the first paragraph only. Okay, let me change its position. Do it here. I will change the position later on. It is from that hybrid passage only. This question. Word arrangement. Word arrangement, as I always say, in whatever form you get, it is very easy. Word arrangement. Hold on to that idea. The virtues of character. Dash the word. So here you need a verb. This is absolutely correct. Hold on to as a phrasal verb. So we don't need, I think simply the answer is this, because if first is correct, here you need a verb. And disorderly desire, disorderly is an adjective, not an adverb. So simply 132 will be your answer. Okay. Guys, you can join this Telegram channel. Okay. Join Banking Super Elite. It is one of the best buy plans on Oliveboard platform. Use code Saba. This winter fest sale is still live. It has been extended. Okay, for 1 or 2 days it will be extended. So you can use code Saba and you can join Banking Super Elite. You will get flat 58% off 58% off on all banking plans. Okay, come to this. This is also hybrid because it is, read the direction, you will get to know. Very easy, very doable. See, first of all, I think error we all can easily get. This small errand had become an expedition in circumvent or circumventing, because we need gerund here, yes or no? Circumvent is a verb, we need gerund here. And spiraling prices means rising prices. Skyrocketing, you can say rising, skyrocketing, that is called spiraling prices. Okay. In a country whose inflation rates. Now B has an error, these two options are eliminated. Okay. Now we have to choose between A and D. Can we say whose inflation rates are all time low? Because of this rise, you know the meaning of spiraling prices. Okay. So spiraling prices cannot talk about inflation rates low. So because it will be high only, so you will say whose inflation rates are projected to reach triple figures by next year. So yes, the answer will be D. B has an error. Okay. Very good. Next. How we should know the meaning. Circumvent means avoid. We should know the meaning. Some are saying E, C. First of all, get the error. I think your job will become easy once you get the error. What is the mistake here in this sentence? Quickly tell me. Which part is erroneous part? So people living at the interiors or in the interiors of Del Lake. You live in at is wrong. See, at we use for particular place that I live at I live at this clock tower or something like that. Okay, it will go. I live at a particular place. But here interiors is given, so in will come. And I think that is absolutely, and this part is definitely wrong. So we cannot say that the given sentence is right. Okay. So Kumar said the department has adopted will not make sense. So simply you can say he said the service is intended to benefit the people living in the interiors of the lake, especially the traders dealing with the tourist. Okay. And C you can directly eliminate this one, sorry, B option, because the is here also, the again it is given and the. So this you can directly eliminate. After two, you cannot use upon a mission to the people. All these will not make sense. Okay. So simply the answer is C. What is the error in this sentence? One of them will take plural noun and singular verb. So is that wrong? One of the will take plural noun. So is it wrong? One of the ways. And this has is not for one of the, it is for warning. That is a proper noun. Simple error. Can you see the trip that turn into or turned into? Or turns into also you can say turns, you can write turned, you can write, but you cannot write turn because antecedent is singular. So how we can use plural verb, guys? So it is definitely wrong. So A has an error. Eliminate this, eliminate this, eliminate this. A has an error, right? A simple shopping trip that turns into or turned into expeditions to find best deals. Expedition turned into shrinking. No, trip cannot turn into shrinking global food supplies. You can say a trip that turned into an hour-long mission to find the best deals will go. So simple, the answer will be D. Right? Is it clear? So a simple shopping trip that turned into an hour-long mission to find the best deals is just one of the ways Warning has learned to navigate life. So if I ask you, among these two, which one will you choose? If there is an option to choose between turns and turned, you have to choose one. Quickly, these days we are studying this. Anybody from the foundation or Achiever 6.0 batch here? Today only I discussed this. If you have to choose between turns and turned, which one will you choose? Is it a routine action? Every time a simple shopping trip turns into an hour-long mission? Not part. See, it is has plus V3. It is has plus V3. Parallelism is not the case here. We are talking about you can write has turned, but it is one-time event. That is why you cannot write present indefinite tense. Are you getting my point? It is not a routine action. So in case you have to choose, you can say has turned, turned you can say, but you will not go with turns because it is not a routine action. Hmm. And D options everybody will choose. Chalo, come to this. Again, a new question. See this. किस एग्जाम की आप बात कर रहे हो अभिषेक? लग के कट ऑफ तो काफी जाते हैं अभिषेक. The best RBI assistant 90 plus. I hope you have understood the question. Did everybody understand the question? Retract means वापस ले लेना. B, D, C. There is a one passage in which four sentences are highlighted. Four phrases, I will say, not sentences. Four phrases are highlighted. And you have to tell which phrase needs to be removed so that the sentence becomes grammatically and contextually correct. Okay. And if you feel that all the sentences are correct, all the phrases are correct, okay, so you will go with none of the above. Okay. It is only natural to place a lot of weight on brand. These days it happens. We all want to showcase our brand. Okay. We derive satisfaction from pride in our employer. Okay. Like if we work in any good company, so of course we flaunt that. And there is no denying that an employer's prestige and reputation affect how others see you. SBI में ज्यादा आपकी वो होती है, right? As per your company, as per your name, company's prestige and reputation, it affects you also. Do you think that it can be eliminated? If I remove this, this sentence will not make sense only. So A is absolutely correct because here we need a noun. If I eliminate this, this entire sentence will become meaningless. Okay. So A will be there. It will not be removed. But in considering alternatives, this can also not be removed. How you people are saying B? If I remove but make a distinction, what is this? If without in considering alternatives, like when you see the options, so you have to see the name and reputation of the company, but when you have options, make a distinction between a lesser known company, a second tier company, and one that is tainted. So it is absolutely correct na, in considering alternatives. 1 second, Abhi, second is absolutely right, guys. We cannot remove this, otherwise sentence will not make sense. Like the author is giving you the suggestion. It is not error detection. You need to remove it grammatically and contextually. And what is wrong in B? B is grammatically also correct, but in considering alternatives, make a distinction between a lesser known company, a second tier company, and one that is tainted. Lesser known or second tier companies may offer and at the same time retract greater opportunities for advancement and satisfaction. Is it contextually correct? Nobody focused on C part. Does it happen that this second tier companies or the companies that are not that known, so first they will offer you opportunities and immediately at the same time they will take back the opportunities from you? Does it happen कि आपको मतलब जो छोटी मोटी कंपनीज होती है वो आपको अपॉर्चुनिटीज देंगी फिर आपसे अपॉर्चुनिटीज वापस भी ले लेंगी फॉर योर ओके फॉर एडवांसमेंट एंड सेटिस्फैक्शन? Sure, they require a little more explanation than working for a globally recognized top tier firm, but better job content and earlier opportunities to gain responsibility may be well worth the trade. So, author is not saying that you cannot consider second tier company. If your role is good, if your content, if you are satisfied with your job, so even second tier company will make sense. This is not required at all. So, the answer will be C. So in the next sentence, is the author saying that you don't have to choose lesser known company? Is the author against them? Tell me. This is not at all making sense. Now read it, you will get the context. May offer greater opportunities for advancement and satisfaction. Sure, they require. Means if you opt for lesser known or second tier companies, you have to give more explanation than working for a globally recognized top tier firm. But better job content and earlier opportunities to gain responsibility may be well worth the trade. So author is saying that you can even opt for lesser known companies also. Okay. So the answer will be C, not E. Rest all are absolutely correct. Is it done? Nice one. This one is homework. Same pattern, this is homework. Okay? This one you people will do. You have to do this one. And when I give homework, please don't wait for the next day for me to give the answer. Okay? Go through that. Okay? Try to solve that because then only you will be able to apply your logic, your brain. So I'm ending this session. Okay? Tomorrow again, I will bring some good questions. In fact, so you got some new patterns, some good questions today, different pattern questions. Okay, such questions and can also come in exam. And usually what happens, people they don't understand the direction only, and just you don't understand the direction, you leave such questions which are very very doable. चलो एंडिंग दिस सेशन गाइस, टेक केयर, बाय बाय. जाते जाते सभी लोग सेशन को लाइक और शेयर करिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिएगा. विल सी यू टुमारो एट द सेम टाइम. टेक केयर.